Okay guys, it's all happening this morning as we get back into the weekly flow of Helldivers 2, and we've got so much happening today, including a whole new patch update that's just gone live. A very interesting one indeed. We're going to break that one down for you guys today so you don't have to go through the rigmarole of reading it all yourselves. On top of that, we've also got some talk about the major order as we've managed to make some progress overnight with it. Absolutely incredible. And we've got an incredible bloody image that is going to blow your guys' mind, which absolutely completely trumps everything the CEO's been saying. I'm excited to bring it to your faces today, so if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor for the video, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can check an array of flavors via the link in the description. Using code CLOUD at checkout will get you a cheeky discount. And with that being said, let's dive on into the news at hand. So starting off with the major order, nice and easy. Overnight, we have managed to take over Estanu, and we are making our way for Fori Prime. This planet looks pretty damn cool, and we've currently got 80,000 Helldivers in there at the point of recording, but we know that we need those reinforcements. So boys, let's get in. Get into your hell pods and let's dive in and see what it is that we can do with this game. I'm excited for this one because we've got 1 day and 23 hours at the point of recording left for it, and I'm hoping that we can nail down this major order, because if we can, there's nothing that we can't do. Your personal order for today is to kill 8 bile spewers, which realistically is the easiest thing on the planet to do because they're bloody everywhere at the moment. So go ahead and get your extra 15 medals for today. That's going to be another 20 hours on that one at the point of recording, but nonetheless, the points you came for in the video, we have got the patch notes. Now before we get into it, we have got a giveaway for you guys. Really simple one for Helldivers to copy, or if you've already got the game, we're going to be giving away the money equivalent in super credits. It's going to be announced over the next couple of days via the community page and the Discord via the link in the description, so make sure you stay tuned to it. But nonetheless, if you guys want to get involved with it, very simply head down to the comment section and give me a yellow heart for the Terminid sector. We're going to be overtaking this bad boy very soon if we've not got much left. So yellow heart in the comment section, it'll enter you in, and we can dive on in to the patch at hand. So we've got a tweet coming up from Helldivers 2 stating, support incoming. We have issued a patch for players that addresses patrol spawns, planetary hazards, and general stability and more. Now when we click on the link, it takes us through to the Steam page for patch 1.000103. This one looks pretty damn good, although still quite a few like low grade fixes, but we're going to go through everything today with some balancing in the midst. We have got good day fellow Helldivers, piping hot patch notes straight from the oven arriving with an overview of for this patch that we've implemented fixes to the Exo 45 Patriot suit, game stats, UI and general stability, and they've also had some balance improvements for planetary hazards and patrol spawns. Now when we break this one down, we have got the balancing, the fixes, and then the crashes, as well as the known issues, which we'll get into in a minute because some of them have been on there for a little while. But nonetheless, balancing to start with, we have balanced and adjusted spawn rates for the various planet hazards, including tremors, meteor showers, volcanic activity, fire tornadoes, and ion storms. Hazards should now spawn less frequently during missions, which is really helpful, just considering that we do need to take Helmir at some stage or another. So the fact that those fire tornadoes are going to slow down a bit is definitely freaking good to hear. The meteor showers have received the following changes in addition to reduced spawn rate: the reduced explosion radius, a reduced meteor damage slightly, reduced meteor velocity slightly, and the meteor color has been changed slightly to try and make it easier to spot. That's really helpful, really good, great changes. On top of that, we've also got the volcanic activity has received the following changes in addition to the reduced spawn rate, of reduced explosion radius and the reduced rock velocity slightly. Again, very small changes, but nonetheless, they should make quite a big difference in your gameplay as an overall. As far as fixes go, they have reduced incidents of patrols spawning on players, which was nonetheless probably one of the most frustrating things for most of you Helldivers when playing in-game. And exosuits no longer destroy itself when firing a missile while turning. That's really helpful. I'm so freaking glad. The exosuit also retains its melee functionality even when damaged, because that was a problem. But what it does mean though is if you've got your exosuit, you can take out a charger with just one stamp on the front legs. So make sure you take note of that one. Also on top of that, the crash fixes for the following scenarios. When alt tabbing on PC in full screen mode, that's now fixed. After changing voiceover language, the PS5 boot issue, which my lord sword was a nightmare. They've also changed up and fixed using a stim inside of an exosuit while wielding a grenade. That's very precise and very specific. I'd love to know how many of you guys have done that one. And then when joining an ongoing mission and when idling on the title screen. On top of that, some more fixes. This is great to see. I'm loving this for the record. If they want to bring some more of this, I will take it in oodles. Shots from the arc-based weapons such as the Blitzer shotgun and the AC-8 arc thrower stratagem now count towards shots fired and shots hit stats. Simple one. And the fixed the network desync issued with downed automaton dropships. On top of that, they've also fixed the Elgato Steam Deck foot pedal support. So, for those of you guys who got one of those, very, very helpful indeed. Now, there is quite a few known issues currently that they are still working on. They state right here that the known issues, that these are issues that were either introduced by this patch and are being worked on or are from a previous version and have not yet been fixed. Now, the various issues involving friend invites and crossplay seems to be quite a lot. They've obviously had all of those go through, and the crossplay additions are absolutely nutty, but we have obviously had the notification from Twinbeard that they're currently working on it, although they do seem to be struggling, which is a little concerning for a full multiplayer game that kind of entails you guys to play with your friends, but nonetheless. The Hellpod steering close to a large or important objective is currently not functioning as intended, resulting in steering being disabled in a large area around the object. Online features are not functioning when console language is set to Ukrainian. That's a weird one. That's a very weird one. Players may be unable to select loadout when joining a multiplayer via an activity card, and the planet liberation reaches 100% at the end of every defend mission. Drowning in deep water with a vitality booster equipped puts Helldivers in a broken state, which has happened quite a few times, and that's been around for a little while now, so that kind of needs to be fixed very soon. And the exosuits will sometimes be delivered in a damaged or broken state as well. There are a few other things on here, but I don't want to read all of them out or else we'll be here all day, so I'll leave the link down in the description for you guys to check those out, but they are things that they haven't fixed just yet. Overall, though, a relatively solid patch, but not a massive one this time round. Although these guys are doing regular patches, updates, and additionals to the game, it's quite nice to see that every week, every other week, we're seeing something good come to the point. Unfortunately, this time round, there's not a massive amount to go through, although the balancing changes for the overall planetary hazards is quite nice to see, considering this major order is going to be a bloody tight call, to say the least. Now, on top of that, we've got a post from Reddit, which is absolutely incredible, and this one is a little bit of a leaking point. I guess it's not really, but it definitely looks like it. We've obviously had the talks of the flying Terminids and the blue lasers in the sky. Well, somebody actually managed to capture both of these in one photo, and this actually has to be the best photo that I've seen yet, with 12,300 upvotes on Reddit. It's all real, the lasers, the flying Terminids, everything. And boy, oh boy, this is a freaking cracking photo. I'd have loved to have been there for it, but it was definitely a good spot indeed. So a massive shout out to Wildcard170 for the spot on that one. Bonkers, but just such a nice image. That's unfortunately we've got time for today. We're going to be updating you guys later on tonight with some news in the community and hopefully some stuff coming from Arrowhead as well. I'm excited to bring this one to you, and thank you so much again for your support. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers and we're so bloody close. Like, so close, I can almost touch it. Thank you so much for all your support. It is so appreciated, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.